Can Stowe's guy finally beat Scotty's guy in NASCAR?
Will the Ant go marching all the way to the NBA Finals?
And with 20% of the MLB season complete, can the Giants turn it around?
All this and much more next on the Scotty and Stowe Show. What up, Stowe?
Yo, yo. Doing well, my friend. How are you doing?
I am fabulous. I had my first day off as a career carrier for the United States Postal Service. So this was actually, I didn't have to call in sick today. I could go out and be seen.
There you go. Very nice. Very
Very
nice.
nice, right? It was kind of nice. And I did not a thing. It was like, I mean, like most people get a day off and they go, woohoo, and I got a day off and went, I'm not gonna move. I'm just gonna do what I'm forced to do. If
Very
I
nice.
had nothing to do today, I would have done literally
You know
nothing.
what they have in Britain? They have holidays called bank holidays. And it's like, kind of like our Labor Day and stuff like that. But they just kind of like every once in a while they'll just be like, hey, next Monday, bank holiday. Everyone kind of take the day off, relax. The whole country's getting too stressed.
You know why that is? It's because the bank is out of money and they need people to go out and just spend. See, when you're stuck at work, you can't spend money.
Aha.
But if you get the day off, then you can go to Home Depot and Lowe's and Target and Walmart and all those other great places. Bank holiday. We have
And
Labor Day, which means the week prior to Labor Day, everybody goes to homes, don't you?
right, we buy lots of meat and grills and new
Grill it,
TV.
and we get charcoal, and we get new Labor Day products like, like a gazebo.
Right.
So friends can come over and be comfortable for one day a year. I got a table. You sit around at one time a year. I also sit around at one time a year, and my children build Legos on it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's how stupid it is. So, but we're not a how stupid it is show. We're a sports show.
That's right. And we'd
That's
like to
right.
thank the Good Time Tavern for sponsoring us once again. Without that place at 125 North Livermore Avenue,
We would
who
not
knows
be
what?
able to do this. So come
That's
on
true.
by and
Or we'd be
support
really,
them so they can
we,
support us.
we might be better at it without it. Who knows?
Maybe
Anyway,
it's possible.
let's,
We're not
let's
we're
start
not
the
going to
show.
debate that.
Listen, NASCAR, buddy. We were in Texas Speedway. I did not expect my Australian homie Chris Busher to make a
From
race of
Texas.
it, but
From Texas.
from
From
Texas,
Texas. Took fifth at a racetrack he probably grew up on.
uh,
Um,
that makes
uh,
sense, actually.
I know your Australian buddy Chris Busher took fifth. Excellent showing by Chris Busher. Not only did he take fifth, I'm going to jump ahead in my whole NASCAR program here. I would like the whole nation to know that he is also fifth in the point standing as we speak today.
Jumped up two more spots. Yep.
Congratulations. Congratulations to Chris Busher from
Hey, top five
Australia via Texas.
via Texas. No, yes, no, fun race. Honestly,
You watched some of the race. You should tell me about the race. It's
well,
always me telling
I
you
watched
you
the end
watched
of
the
it,
last you watched the what mattered.
the last 10 laps.
Tell,
Yes.
tell me about it.
Oh man. Well, Larson and Elliott, where they seemed to be two of the faster cars all day. They started right in the front. It was going to be hard to catch them after the 7th lap restart. I think it was restart was like 10 to 7 to go. I don't know how that works. But anyway, so yeah, your boy, who was either right in front of me or right behind me during the restart, pulled off. First one to pull off to get tires. Two spare tires. Zip zip. Unbelievable how they put those two tires on him for like 3.2 seconds. He only lost like 5 spots in the standings. So we come out the restarts. Busher's in, was he third? And you're in ninth. And I'm like, ah, man, all I got to do is hang on. But these tires, whew. And you flew around the first three dudes in like one lap. And I'm like, ah,
Yeah,
there he is. Reddick's right behind Busher. And then they went to Elliott and Hamlin, and they came back, and you were ahead of me. And I was like, oh, there we go.
well,
Fresh tires. Very, very nice navigating by your team.
okay. First of
But
all, we thought there was a tire going down, so that's the reason that we came in and relinquished being ahead of you in the first place. or not next to you for the last few laps, but we thought there was a tire going down or something was wrong. So we came in for two quick outside tires because they were like, I think I got a tire going down on the right hand side. So we came in to get two new tires.
Smart.
With 7 laps to go after getting tires just prior to this, we would have just stayed out just like you. And just like the top 7, you know what I mean? Our
Yep.
choice was to not finish the race, which a DNF is a DNF. If you don't finish, you don't finish. So you get the points you've gained or earned throughout the race. I finished third in points in the whole thing because, well, I was there the whole day and I was in the top 10 for every stage. You know what I mean? So, Texas is a boring ass race.
Boring, man. The last 10
Boring
laps.
as hell. I don't know if anybody knows this. If you're not in the top 5, you get caught in what is called dirty air, and it's the only fucking mile and a half go as fast as you can track where 7 through 23 can be 9.8 seconds behind. Why are we not all together going 190 miles an hour? Nobody knows. Dirty air. Texas is that way. So it really does. I mean, like you could look up and go, I'm in 5th. 8.6 seconds behind. Why the fuck am I 8.6 seconds? How come I at 190 miles an hour? How can I be 8.7 seconds behind?
Yeah, it's like the most anti-Talladega track there is. It's just so spread
Yeah.
out and like hardly any like bumping and
And going
grinding.
189 miles an hour. I mean, everybody should be
More impressive in the car than us watching it for sure.
way more impressive. Yeah. So well, it's a weird track. Congratulations to the both of us for getting top 5s
Love
because
that.
that was a lot of work. Actually, after Talladega, Proud Reddick went out there and dealt with that crappy ass Texas track. Um, yeah.
We got Watkins Glen next.
I'm
How you
so
guys?
excited for it. It's one of my favorite tracks. Busher and SVG are the last 2 winners. So look at that for you as a positive sunshine moment since
There we go.
win could put you in top 3,
Just
top
call
4.
me Little Miss Sunshine this weekend.
Little
It's all
Miss
good.
Sunshine. So yeah, and I love Watkins Glen. When racing for me for many years was the Sonoma road course or
Of
Watkins
course.
Glen.
Which we have a date with upcoming.
We have a date with upcoming. It's like the last month of June. But other than the Sonoma race that I was able to go to whenever I felt like it, the Walking Glens road course, that's the only other road course that was in NASCAR. So it was like, and I love the road courses. So it was like, well, I mean, I love the road courses because I grew up in California, in Northern California, and the only racetrack we had was Sonoma. So
Ah,
hold
Sonoma.
on. I don't know if I'm done yet. I have a 109-point lead over everybody else. Let's move on.
Yeah, I saw that. The other intervals are like 30, 35, 19, 30, 20. Yours is 110.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Kind of
but
ridiculous.
110 to my owner. So that's kind of fun. All
So fun.
right.
All
Ready?
right. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and let you ask the questions first because I think
Of
I've been
course. Of course. You should let me ask the questions first.
yeah.
Are you
So
ready?
NBA playoffs round 2 is upon us. Scotty versus Stowe. Answer the questions.
I will do the Western Conference.
Sure, let's do it. What you got for me?
Does the Minnesota matchup with the Spurs equal disaster for the Spurs?
Okay, this is a straight up kind of prediction question here. Does it mean disaster? I hardly think so. Um, I Wembenyama had 12 blocks in game 1 and they lost by a point or two. I
12
mean,
blocks, but uh, does Gobert
possible.
equal difficulty for 7 straight games for he's
No, I don't think so. And do I don't think there's much of a difference in these teams. I mean, it could go either way. I think yeah, maybe not disaster. for the Spurs, but I think
I mean, and when you say can go either way, is that disaster for the team we thought would be playing the Thunder in the last round? That's what I'm asking you. Is this
uh,
disaster for the? Is this the last matchup? They would have rather faced the Nuggets.
yeah, very possible.
Okay.
No, no, I'm saying I think the Spurs need one more year of getting beat by someone good. They are
Okay.
probably more talented. They are super young though. I mean, they're top three stars. They're all 23, 22, 19. And yes, does the Ant go marching on? It goes this game, it's going seven. It's going to be awesome.
Okay. I mean,
I will predict that yes, this is trouble for the Spurs. Just not just because they lost game one, but because Minnesota is a good team.
you know what? They've been in the Western Conference Finals the last 2 years. They lost to the Nuggets and they lost to the Thunder. So does the Ant go marching on? Because it's time for the Ant to make it to the final. Listen, eventually this team, the team that they need to beat this year is the Spurs, because it is the Spurs that are eventually going to be the team to beat.
And I guess
I
now
think
that
we.
I've kind of calmed down and have had a second to think about the question, Jaden McDaniels. Jaden
Mhm.
McDaniels is one of my favorite players of all time, and the way he can neutralize Castle and the Spurs wings and put way more pressure on Wemby to do things by himself. And that those are things that the Spurs will learn. And yes, the Ant goes marching on.
Nice. The Ant goes marching on. I think I agree. 9 points. I believe that this is the disaster the Spurs did not want to run into. Like, shit, we got to play the Minnesota Timberwolves. That sucks. Gobert, he's the defense player of the year. He's a big guy. Julius Randle is the Robin to Batman.
Randall. You never know what you're going to give from Randall, but I
Yeah,
love a
but you
little
know
bit.
what? I think he's accepted his role as you are not the best player on this team, because if this kid's on, he's the best player in basketball. So
Right. No
if you
more step
got,
back threes for you, Julius.
yeah, no, do your job now, because we already have Michael Jordan. You got to be Scottie Pippen now.
Yeah.
I think he's
Yeah. And this,
accepted it. And then
yeah.
at
So
the
this was
same
the worst.
time, Mike Conley might be 70, but Mike Conley is the man. Mike Conley is a smooth mother. You know what I'm saying? Mike Conley got it together. Mike Conley is
He reminds you of like John Stockton, just like left handed.
right. I mean, if Mike's on the court, you feel comfortable. There's a leader on the court. That's for sure. Because Mike Conley's on the court. Shit, we
He's
got
got
to.
this.
We
He puts
got
that one up in the air, and you go, all right, Mike, we got to run play number one.
that. Mike got it. Yeah, right. So, all right. Listen, question number 2.
All right.
Lakers have any chance?
It was funny because
Even if Luka comes back, even if
I was going
Luka,
to say my question to you was going to be what percentage chance do the Lakers have if Luka comes back in Game 3? And in my head, my answer to that question was 1%.
it's still the Thunder waiting for whoever is going to play them to finish the last 3 games.
I mean, SGA had what, like 12 points today, and the Thunder still won by
I,
18 or something.
I think Chet Holmgren had 40. Just
Yeah, he had wow 24 or whatever.
oh
He had
yeah,
8.
because they said, you know what, sit down,
Yeah,
Hardenstein, get in the game, and then
hell
Hardenstein put
yeah.
up 18 or some shit. So I'm just
Yeah,
like,
no, I'll give LeBron a 1% chance of being superhuman, but honestly, it's like 8 against 1 right now,
it
even
is
with
because
Reeves
it's
back and Luka.
Hachimura. What's his name? Uh,
Reeves,
Austin.
they got Reeves, yeah, Austin,
Austin. They got Hachimura. Who else they got?
Luke Kennard,
They got Eaton. If Eaton can get
DeAndre Ayton.
Aiton. If Aiton can get open or rebound for an easy basket, there's some points.
Man, DeAndre Ayton's been terrible for 8 years.
I know. I'm just saying if he can get open on a rebound, there's some points.
He can knock Chet Holmgren out of the way. Yeah, 1%. That's it.
1%. All
Give
right.
him one.
8 points.
So what percentage would you give him? Less than that
Well,
or
if
more?
Luka comes back, Luka did knock this team out 2 years ago on his own on the Mavericks.
Facts.
Just saying. He does make a difference. Luka does make a difference from 1%.
He does. He does. All
He
right.
he makes it 20% at least.
Ooh, that's way too high.
I know, no, it
There
doesn't.
are
If he
they're
wants
gonna
to
be
put up
they're gonna be
45 and
down
just be
0-2 already.
ridiculous every night and be stupid.
Yeah, him coming back down 0-2 though is not gonna help that much.
No, he needs to come back next game or it's over.
If
I mean, it's
SGA and
already over.
if SGA and Chet Holmgren run into each other and have a concussion for 2 weeks.
The rest of this team could still beat the Hachimura-led Lakers.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so he still moves on. Jalen
OKC
Williams to
still
the river.
moves on. Just got to play the Timberwolves, which, like recovering concussion guys.
Fair enough.
All right. All right. Last question has nothing to do with the playoffs. Did the Nuggets start over and trade the Joker to the Knicks next year?
Sure. I mean, at least Jamal Murray. Maybe they I mean Joker, the way he is, he could probably fuck around for like 4 more years and be pretty effective.
But don't you think he would look awesome in a Knicks jersey? And then like we win the championship this year with Karl Anthony Towns because I believe that's destiny. And
Sure.
then we trade Karl Anthony
When
Towns
you
for
close your eyes, it
Joker.
seems like you're dreaming. Just by the way.
I am dreaming this.
All right, sorry. Yeah.
So don't ruin it for me. I'm trying to get through this
Right.
stream.
I didn't mean to wake you up.
I know. You woke me
I
up.
woke him up.
Damn it. Now I'm angry. I'm just saying. And then we trade Karl Anthony Towns for the Joker, and we win 2 more.
You should just do shorts about this instead of bothering the general public with your wishes.
I'm just so
So
so my question is, did the Nuggets start over?
I think, yeah, I think they do, but they keep Joker. I think Joker's got 4 more years, and anyone you put around him is going to be better than they were before. So, yes, rebuild, no, get rid of Joker. Like I said, you could have Jamal Murray. Imagine Brunson and Jamal Murray in the backcourt. That'd be kind of fun.
Kind of funny. I wouldn't mind it. Really? I mean, but we got to keep Karl Anthony Towns, though.
Sure, yeah, it won't take much to get Jamal. You
Listen,
just
I hope you have Eastern Conference questions about Karl Anthony Towns. I'm going to give you 7 points because you didn't trade the Joker to me. But I do think that the Nuggets now finally rebuild because they have no bench anymore. And it's it's time to move on. They shouldn't have lost they should have won this, right?
indeed.
Indeed.
All right, so I've got Eastern Conference / whatever questions. Let's start. Let's start New York, I suppose. Joel Embiid is the only league MVP to never make it to the conference finals.
Okay.
I can't even really ask you. Can he exercise the demons and make it through New York?
If you saw the last 4 games the Knicks have played in after losing by 1 point 2 times in a row, once in home and once in Atlanta, and then you realize that point differentially, this is the best 4-game point differential season we've ever had in the history of the team since 1946. 1946. This last 4 games is the best points game differential we've ever had in the history of the New York Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns taking a leadership role or playing the way we all thought he played coming out of Kentucky or was going to become, other than a big fucking child running down the court, acting like a fool. Yeah.
You don't think Paul George and Embiid can make Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe is really exciting young player?
Nope. I think we beat the shit out of them I think we beat everybody up until the Pistons and the Knicks play each other in a 7-game slug out in the Eastern Conference Finals, which will be
Correct.
a slugfest.
No, you're right. 10 points. Philly has no chance.
No chance.
Especially if game 1 was any indication. Brunson was just like, none of you guys can guard me. Sorry, Tyrese Maxey. Sorry, BJ Edgecombe. Sorry, whoever else.
Uh,
And the
Carl
best
Anthony
part
Towns
about it,
makes Joe Embiid defend in a different way where he's got to come out and he's got to go inside and his knees are beat up and he's being
oh,
smashed.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So it's, like Embiid's got to defend this guy in a way that he can't defend anybody right now.
yeah,
And,
his
and
knees
they're
are
the same
off.
fucking height and they're the same play. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, bro, come on out here. Nope, I'm driving in on you. Oh, shit. Come back out of here. God damn it. My knees are beat up, man. People keep falling into me. So they got no chance. I
No
like
chance.
Maxey, but Maxey's no Brunson. Paul George is old.
It is weird how like you look at that matchup and if you didn't know basketball, you're like, oh, Maxey and Edgecombe are way more athletic than Brunson. They got, they should be able to guard him easy. And he just
Nope.
shoves them. They
Shoves
go
him,
this
shoves
way, and he
him.
goes the other way.
Remember how we were talking about that soccer player, the little stubby guy was 5'6", but he was like stocky and he could dribble
You
really
can't get him
well.
off the ball. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't get him off the ball. That's the same kind of deal. So that Maradona guy and that guy that plays basketball for the Knicks, Brunson, it's kind of the same deal. Like shoulder, 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 dribble, dribble, dribble. We can't get the ball, can't get the ball, can't get the ball. Same with that little 5'6" guy. He bump into you, but the feet had the ball and they were like way underneath his shoulders.
Jalen Brunsadona.
Jalen Brunsadona.
Can we copy mark that, trademark it?
We just did. We just fucking did.
Timestamp this shit.
Timestamp it. It's
5/5/2026.
yeah, yeah, right. Whatever the date is, Cinco de Mayo, day 26. Jalen Brunsadona.
Oh yeah. I hope we're selling some of that tequila we got at the bar right now. That'd be nice.
Well, I wonder if that's even happening.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what's her face said, "Can I open at noon?" I said no.
No, because that's ridiculous. Why
It
would
was
you do
raining
that?
and we didn't advertise, so let's not do that.
Let's not do that. You'll be miserable, and I'll be paying you for miserableness.
Excellent. All right. So question number one, nicely done. Let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. All right. East Coast. We obviously go to Detroit for the next question. Detroit and the Cavs split the series 2-2. Cleveland put up a valiant effort in Detroit in game one, but Cade Cunningham kind of took over at the end with his pick and rolls. What do you think? Cleveland got a chance here or what? Cal, you're supposed to answer the question.
No chance.
No chances. All
No
right. What
chance.
about 7 games? Can we end it before 7 games? Can Detroit get out of this in 6?
No, listen. Cade Cunningham's lung has re-collapsed itself, so now it's not collapsed.
It has
In the last
uncollapsed.
2 or 3 games, he has taken back over as MVP discussion with SVG and Wembanyama. I mean, you know what? When you get to be in the same discussion as the best players in basketball, and your lung is not collapsed anymore, and you get to back being who you are, I don't think the team that was number one all year is going to lose to the team that, I mean, you know, I don't think they go, shouldn't the Knicks be playing the Cleveland Cavaliers and not the Philadelphia 76ers? If they were so fucking good. I'm just saying.
Fair enough.
So
I'll
no,
give you.
I
I'll
think you're
give
going
you.
to run through the Cleveland Cavaliers now that
So
Cade Cunningham is
easily.
back to normal.
Uh,
I don't give them a chance.
no, I mean I'll be honest. Cade's looked ridiculous the last couple of days. He's a
Last couple
second in the
of
league in scoring in the playoffs, right behind SGA. Jared Allen though did sit out like the entire game. I think it's going to still be a bloodbath. If we can get out of here winning in 6, I would be extremely excited.
You
That's
better
the
hope
only
so,
thing.
because we're going to rest for 2 games if you don't.
Fair enough. We're going to need that shit.
Yeah. I mean, if you think it's going to be a bloodbath there, you've already seen this year's season games between the Pistons and the Knicks. And all of those were bloodbaths. Are you
All
doing
right.
the math in your fucking head? That's not
No,
fair. Can't be
no.
looking at it and going 5, 6, 8, 10, 14, 27.
All right. The last question, of which the points will be randomly given at the end.
Randomly
All right.
given by my hamster, Squirrely Man.
Squirrely man. All right. Up until this point, Cinco de Mayo, who is the MVP of the playoffs right now?
Well, that
I'll give you
12
some names.
blocks, that 12 blocks and that triple double that triple double with blocks was sick. You know what I'm saying? Usually assists and rebounds and points. That's a great triple double, but blocks? You talking about quadruple double eventually if somebody could knock down a shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many he had 6 assists. So how many passes got missed shots? 7? 8? You think 4 could have got? You don't think that he got the ball inside and then went, can't get it, passed it back out, and that guy shot and missed? So, Wembanyama's got to be pretty close. Ant-Man came back from a nasty injury to put up 19 off the bench. He's played well. I don't think SVG's played as well as he should have. I'm gonna give it to Karl Anthony Towns.
Carl Anthony Towns, -2 points. All right, I win again.
Why not Karl Anthony Towns? We've won the last 4 games decisively, and it's been him in charge.
Well, mostly because he's not in the top 10 of any category in any playoff stats, and Jalen Brunson's a better player on his own team. Look, I wrote down Jalen Brunson as one of the options.
I know. I
I
didn't
don't like
want to
to.
give you the easy option.
Okay, well, Carl Anthony Towns is never going to be
-2.
the MVP of anything.
He's had like 2 triple doubles. We've won by like 29 in the last 4 games, like in a row. Like
Yeah, he's
smash,
standing
smash,
out there
smash,
shooting
smash.
wide open threes, knocking down old people and stuff. It's fine. I like what he's doing, but I'm not.
Well,
I'll put Tobias Harris on him and not even worry about it.
all right. Ready for predictions?
Yeah,
Knicks, Timberwolves. That's my predictions.
nice. I'm going Cleveland versus LeBron.
All right. One bonus NBA question. Ready?
Yeah.
And if you get this wrong, I get 100 points and I win.
All right.
How much shakeup do you think you will see at the end of this season?
For what team? For the entire league?
The entire league.
Not much.
Durant, Curry, LeBron, Paul George, all these
Yeah,
players.
all those idiots get paid $60 million
Yeah.
next year, so they have to stay around.
You don't think anybody will move? Anything will change?
Nope.
No.
No. LeBron's going to stick around LA. He's not going anywhere. Curry is never going to leave Golden State. Yeah. No, I believe the shakeup will be less than normal this year.
All right. I get 5 points.
Okay, cool. You still lose by 3.
It's better than 8.
Uh,
Yeah. All right. You want to do your little Giants Dodger thing? You have your fucking shirt on. Do it.
All right. 20%, 20% of the way through the season. Giants getting actually smashed. Our pitching staff sucks. We have never even got to our levers in an important position. We're last in the league in home runs, last in stolen bases, last in runs scored. So down 8 to the Dodgers already, not a great sign. Hey, but there are good things. Logan Webb's looking up. He had 3 of his last 4 starts were brilliant.
Trade him.
Oh, this is way too early in the season to trade stuff. But hey, we brought up a bunch of minor leaguers. We're gonna shake stuff up.
Blessed and everything.
And I'm just really sad that this whole summer.
You're a
Wait,
Giants
how should I?
fan.
No,
Understandable.
yeah, it's going to be a rough summer. But hey, you know what's awesome? We got the World Cup. So I can talk World Cup and not worry about Giants Dodgers for a while. Are we in trouble? Yes. Are we going to catch anybody? Maybe. I think we passed the Rockies today. We're no longer in last. There's always hope.
Moo.
Yeah, that's all I really got to say. I'm excited to see Bryce Eldridge, Jesus Rodriguez. We just brought up.
Hey, Dodgers beat a slump. We're out of the slump, I feel. I think we're out of
Oh,
that.
check. I did hear one awesome stat. Apparently, the NLS as a whole, we had lost 5 in a row. You had lost 4 in a row.
Yeah.
Apparently, the Rockies, Diamondbacks, and Padres had also all lost like 5 games in a row. So as a whole division, like not one of us had won a game in like 5 days or a week or something.
So did we all
Never.
play the same swing? I mean, you know what I mean? Like, did we all go like was it all like Yankees, Red Sox, and we all just went up there and fucking played throughout that league or something?
Nope.
No. Just we just all sucked that month.
It was 1 week of the NLS not winning a game. Yeah, it was
Maybe
crazy.
California was just different that month, and everybody in California and like the Rocket was like, just like the weed was bad or something. It was a bad strain of Colombia and Bam Bam or something. I don't know. I mean, that's weird since they're all like weird places that legalized everything and enjoy their lives.
Yeah, man. I don't know. The Giants were in Miami. I don't even know what to tell you.
Oh, that
But
makes sense. Miami will fuck you up, man. That's a party town.
party time.
Party town. All right. Well, listen, nobody cares about baseball right now because there's still 80%. You said we're 20% in. There's 80%. That's like 130 games or some shit like that.
It's weird. When I say 20%, I feel like that's a big hunk. But then when you say 80% left, I feel like that's way bigger of a hunk.
It's like it's four-fifths bigger.
Stop doing math, man. That's all good.
All right. I mean, out of 100, it's a long way to go.
Sudan.
All right. Dodgers World Series champion.
Again.
All right. You got any performers of the week?
Hmm. Yes. Well, I did want to shout out Artur Silvas again, the Penguins goalie, who won 3 in a row and then lost 1-0 in overtime on a deflection. Great job by him. But I'd have to say my performer of the weeks would have to be Carolina and Colorado hockey. They've both won 6 in a row. 6-0 in the playoffs. It looks like destiny, Colorado, Carolina, NHL playoffs.
That'll make you happy.
Not really.
Not really.
Penguins are gone. I'm no longer happy about any hockey, to be honest.
As I said before, my performer of the week is Karl Anthony Towns. I think the Knicks have been killing it. I think the big man is a big reason for it.
I think he plays well when they're up by 30.
Nope. I think he's the reason we're up by 30. I think he is the real reason we are up by 30. I think if Karl Anthony Towns plays at his level all the time and Brunson is allowed to just plays at his level all the time, we beat everybody by 30 all the time.
You close your eyes again, dreaming.
Damn it. I like to dream. See, I get in my little fantasy world. Don't take it away from me. So my performer of the week is Karl Anthony Towns.
Excellent.
I like where we're going with this. I see finals for the Knicks. I really do. I like what I see right now. I see finals. I think those 2 losses to the Hawks when we were supposed to run through the Hawks really opened our eyes. And I think Mr. Brown is leading this team to Browntown.
I just like when you say Hawks and it says Hawk right behind you. It's kind of cool. All right, what you looking forward to next week?
Watkins Glen, man. I told you I like the road courses. And since being a young NASCAR fan meant only 2 of them, tomorrow or this Sunday is one of them. So I'm excited for Watkins Glen. I'm excited to watch the Knicks like go 4-0 on the 76ers. I'll get one more game before I watch the NASCAR race.
Nice.
Right? No, maybe 2 more. What? I might get 2 more. It's only Tuesday, and the NASCAR race is Sunday. Let me get 2 more. So it'll be 3-0, and then the NASCAR race. Chris Buescher is a former winner. So I'll be looking out for Chris Buescher. And I'm pretty sure I thought Tyler Reddick was the best goddamn course racer before SVG showed up. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see what the Packers do this week. Signed Tyrod Taylor. Signed Lucas Van Ness. Let's see what we do this week.
Nice. Yeah. Niners got to wait till June 2nd to deal Ayuk. That's probably our next big move happenings,
God,
probably.
that's like the worst sign and hope that he's going to be great move in the world. I mean, I don't understand. That guy just like signed, got hurt, and then went incognito for the next fucking 7 months, and nobody heard a word from him. And was like,
Maybe
dude,
he just never healed and he's just trying to get money without playing or something.
do you think, okay, here's a serious question. Do you think he ends up on the Redskins? Do you think he ends up back with his former college teammate and to a team next to Terry McLaurin?
Sure.
Is that everything? I mean, yeah. Is that where he's going to end up? Is that this whole thing is to end up in Washington with his
I
old
mean,
buddy?
whoever gives him more than $4.5 million is where he's going to end up because he's a greedy little bitch. And we could say goodbye to BA.
Oh yeah, you guys are done with him. You've accepted
Yeah,
that.
no one's going to give him a bunch of money either. So yeah, whoever gives him 5 million, he probably has to end up on. So yeah, he'd be great on the Redskins if he could still run routes and stuff. Who knows?
I mean, yeah. Next to with, I mean, who knows where the Redskins are going? This could be RG3 all over again for the Redskins. Who the fuck knows? Be looking for a quarterback here in a year, going, damn, is Kirk Cousins available? And yes, he
No.
is, because Mendoza will then be the starting quarterback, and Kirk Cousins will be looking for a job. So that works out well.
Exactly. Good workout.
All right, what do you and you're excited for?
Oh, well, I got to give my weekly shout out to Champions League. Yesterday, Arsenal booked its place in the final with a 1-0 win. Tomorrow, we've got the crazy game, PSG versus Bayern Munich. First game was 5-4. So who knows what's going to happen? It's going to be fireworks in Germany. So, you
Fireworks
know,
in Germany.
yeah. So if you can get a hold of that game, that's going to be ridiculous.
Can I tell everybody that we're gonna go to the World Cup, right? Let's do it.
$175. Yeah.
For a
Who we going to
ticket,
rob?
we can do that. All right, let's do that. So we're gonna go to the World Cup and watch a game. Let's go to the World Cup for $175. I think I'll buy tickets to the World Cup.
Nice. So
All right,
it is your turn.
it is my turn to buy tickets for the World Cup. So
Yeah, we do
the
straws.
Iranian game, that's fine. I
Yeah.
think it's more about the experience than who the fuck's playing. I've been to tons of games. I didn't give a shit about any of those. But the fact I was at the game was cooler than that.
Yeah, well, we'll see if we can get anything in the United States group. You know what I mean? See if there's a game from our group. But if not, then anyone.
You'd have to look that up. I think that's the reason that they're struggling to sell tickets. Is I think I think the 6 games that the San Francisco Stadium
Yeah,
has.
right. It's like Kazakhstan versus Peru, and then Mongolia versus
I'm
Canada or
in
something.
any one of those. I'll go to any one of those. Just to
I'll
say,
go to the Mongolia Canada game if that's one of them.
I'm in. I'll do that one too. Just
All
to
right,
say I
I'll
went
check
to
it
the
out.
World Cup. All right
Yeah,
then. Someday soon, live from the World Cup, the FB and Goop Show.
yeah. And
Other
if
than
you're
that,
watching and want to come to the World Cup with us, comment down below.
yeah,
Like and
right.
subscribe.
Derek, Nate, if you want to come to the
All
World
right.
Cup game with Stowe and I, comment down below.